捷克众议院的议长艾达莫娃率领了史上最大的访问团来台5天。离台之前呢，双方代表分别签署了3个备忘录、7个合作成果和国会友好声明。而艾达莫娃日前也在国会殿堂当中发表了演说，他强调台捷两国有着共同的故事交织在一起，捷克也会和台湾人民站在一起，一起守护自由、民主、人权。
A 160-member parliamentary delegation, led by Czech House Speaker Adamova, arrived at the Legislative Yuan with thunderous applause and a warm welcome. Foreign Minister Joseph Wu, Legislative Yuan President You Shikun, and party leaders from both sides of ruling and opposition parties welcomed them in person with high standards. You Shikun also presented the first-class honorary medal to Adamova, and Adamova gave a speech as the first female speaker of the parliament from a non-border country. In addition to greeting everyone in Mandarin, Adamova emphasized the need for Taiwan and Czech Republic to work together to protect the hard-won freedom and democracy.
Mnoho autokratů a diktátorů, ať už těch minulých nebo současných, se zaštiťuje líbivými slovy o svobodě a přitom nejsou s to obstát bez svých berliček v podobě útlaku, výhružek či dokonce násilí. Je ale naprosto nezbytné, abychom se svobody, demokracie a lidských práv nejen vážili a mluvili o nich, ale abychom dle těchto hodnot konali.
Emphasizing being together, the Czech Republic and the people of Taiwan should stand together to fight against the authoritarian government and to tear down its sugar-coated poison.
I naše české a tajvanské příběhy se prolínají. A i na nás je zodpovědnost svobodu a demokracii rozvíjet. Milí tajvanský lidé, vás chtěla ubezpečit, že jsme s vámi už nyní a budeme s vámi i nadále. Za všech okolností. Protože vy jste s námi, my jsme s vámi.
After finishing her speech, not only did all the ruling and opposition legislators and applaud passionately for several minutes, they also rushed forward to take selfies with Adamova. After all, following the Speaker of the Czech Upper House of Parliament, Milos Vystrčil, the Speaker of the Czech Parliament's lower house, has also addressed a speech in our parliament. This not only demonstrates the deepening of the Taiwan-Czech relationship, but also highlights that democratic allies stand on the same front line.
台湾半导体业挑战不断，不仅要对抗中国恶意挖角人才，也要严防美国砸大钱扶持产业。因此，台湾的 IC 设计教父蔡明介带领 IC 设计大厂发布台湾史上首部 IC 设计产业政策白皮书，盼望政府推出完整的晶片法，以及扩大培育人才。
预算当然至少要100亿吧。
The chairman of MediaTek, 蔡明介, shouted that he expected the government to provide a budget of $10 billion to support the industry. The first policy white paper in the history of Taiwan's IC design industry has been released, and senior figures from Phison Electronics, Novatech, Realtek Semiconductor attended in person to point out the difficulties facing the industry.
过去教改政策的后遗症，那另外还有少子化，还有国际中国大陆的恶性挖角的这些问题等等，这是未来这个挑战里头最大的问题。那从人才培育的短、中、长期的策略调整，看起来都有必要。
蔡明介, being low profile, has personally stepped in this time, not only to fight against China's malicious talent hunted, but also because of the U.S. chip law, which is rumored to cost up to $13.7 billion for research and development and talent cultivation, accounting for 25% of the total budget, and the U.S.-China trade war has also led to major reshuffle in the semiconductor industry.
中国大陆在去年10月7号受到美国这个 BIS 公布的禁令的影响， 那反而会让资金流向会受禁令的成熟制成的 IC 产品。那台湾中小型的 IC 设计业者有可能会首当其冲。
Last year alone, Taiwan's IC design industry achieved a global market share of 18%. Although only 52,000 people were employed, in Taiwan, they contributed 29% Taiwan semiconductor output and 2.4% of GDP. Tsai Ming-je also warmed up the challenges ahead and called on the government to introduce a complete Taiwan Chip Act to bring the industry back to its peak.
中国车市近期销量低迷，也让当地的汽车大厂出现了降价竞争现象，波及到了车用半导体厂的供应链。有供应商遭到了客户要求降价，甚至砍单，相关的台湾大厂也可能会受到了冲击。还有业界人士表示，晶圆代工恐怕会成为下一个风暴圈。
With the recent global EV price cuts, Chinese automakers have also started to compete by cutting prices, including Geely's drastic cut in orders for head-up displays, and BMW's slashing orders for Chinese car chips and asking suppliers to lower prices.
车用晶片过去因为下单量不足，所以造成过去2年大缺货，厂商下急单。当然，这些单子现在慢慢量产出来，市场又出现了供过于求的现象，所以呢，开始有降价竞争的问题。
Automotive IC supply is no longer tight, resulting in price pressure, but also affects the supply chain of Taiwan manufacturers. One of the manufacturers, Hon Hai's cross ownership's Advanced Power Electronics. Last year's fourth quarter results after tax net income fell nearly 60% to $84 million, down to a 2-year low with EPS at only 0.43. Obviously, by the impact of the reversal of market conditions, automotive power management IC supplier Synergy also said it would release negative news. Say frankly that the first half of the performance may not be as good as the same period last year. Automotive MCU brand Nuvoton Technology also suffered a simultaneous impact.
客户当初的计划都比较高。那在这一季度做的这种调整的话，的确是造成我们的库存有稍微增加。那我们跟上一个季度相比，期末的库存总共是增加了3亿。
Automotive IC wafer makers will not escape the pressure of price cuts caused by the cut orders, and industry analysts are bound to adjust the production pace of foundry investment and the demand for silicon wafers, which will affect the operations of Taiwan's manufacturers, TSMC, UMC, and Global Wafers, and become a potential risk for the industry.